there, welcome to this short but powerful video about what Kangen water actually is. You see, lots of people think that we are just here selling some really expensive water filters, and although yes, there is a filter inside of this system, that is not exactly what we have here. So this video is going to go over the difference between water filters and water ionizers. There are plenty of people that ask me, well, like, what's the difference between Kangen water and Berkey water, or Kangen water and so-and-so, insert any type of water filtration here. Well, I'm here to tell you that there's a huge difference. So if you stick with me for the next like 5 to 10 minutes or so, you should really walk away with a much better understanding. So to get started here, let's talk about filtration first. What is filtration? I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory, right? So I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on this part, but basically filtration removes unhealthy elements and particulates from the water. Different filters take out different things: sediment, odor, chlorine, other contaminants like heavy metals, pesticides, herbicides, etc., right? Filtering cleans the water, which is great because this is definitely step one of the process. We want clean water for sure, right? But it's still dead water. You're gonna hear me refer to the term dead water throughout this video. Basically what that means to me is it's just stagnant water, right? And water in nature is not really necessarily meant to sit like that. Water is meant to move, to flow, and to be alive, right? So you see what happens when water sits stagnant, like in a bottle, of a plastic bottle, or in a holding tank, or something similar like the basin of a gravity-fed filter or the municipal holding tank from the city supplier, like any of those things. The oxygen component of the H2O molecule has a slight negative charge, right? So it attracts the positively charged hydrogen from the other water molecules. So when water isn't flowing and being reduced by nature, the water molecules begin to clump together in large groups, creating surface tension in the water. Now, when you run your dead water through a Kangen system, it ionizes that water and it brings it back to life through a process called electrolysis, which is splitting the water molecule into hydrogen and oxygen. Why is that important? Well, this is reducing your water, giving it a slight negative charge, which then microclusters the water, and it hydrates your cells so much more efficiently. And although the negative charge is playing a really powerful role in helping our bodies hydrate and detox up to 6 times faster than dead water, it's not the negative charge alone that's providing all of this support. It's the creation of H2, or molecular hydrogen, through electrolysis that is the real superpower of our systems. H2, also known as diatomic molecular hydrogen, serves as a powerful selective antioxidant in our bodies. Over 1,100 studies show its power in reducing inflammation, providing neuroprotection, enhancing our immune systems, and so much more. It's also been noted that inflammation is at the root of 90% of diseases, and how amazing is it to know that you can drink water daily that helps reduce inflammation? I mean, if you can check out these before and after thermal images, you can see the difference in just 1 year of drinking Kangen water. The thing is, I felt the difference long before I could see it thermographically because I had to wait a year to be rescanned, right? I had so much more energy, I felt better than I ever felt before, and with all the science that we have that shows how amazing electrolyzed reduced water is, it makes perfect sense why myself and so many others feel such a resurgence in their health when they start drinking this water. But when I was able to actually see it through the thermal imaging, that's when I decided that I had to get out and tell every single person I know, and then some, about the benefits of drinking negatively charged, antioxidant-rich water, so that they can decide if that's something that they want to invest for themselves and their families too. So let's take a look at the K8 water system, one of the ionizers that we have available, and I'll show you how it works. Something to note here is that it has to connect to your faucet on top of your sink. We do have under the sink models if you don't want something on your countertop, but this is the best seller and it's also my favorite, so I'm going to stick to the K8 for this demonstration. If you want to see the under the counter model, reach out to the person who invited you to this video and they will get you plugged in with that information. Okay, so once it's connected to your kitchen sink, the source water that goes into the K8 would be pre-filtered. If you purchase your system from myself or someone on our Kangen Water collective team, your pre-filter comes to you free of charge, which is a great value to kick off with because we understand that filtration is important too. After all, it is a critical step in the process. These machines do have pre-filters in them, but by default, they do not filter out unnecessary and hazardous chemicals like fluoride or glyphosate. And the pre-filters that we offer as a gift to our customers do provide this important function. It's a really great feature that really highlights our team's commitment to health and well-being right out the gate. So contact the person who sent this video to you to find out more about why it's essential to filter out chemicals like fluoride or glyphosate if you need that information. But let's go ahead and show you how this works. So there are 7 different types of water that you can produce. We have a booklet that comes with your welcome packet that breaks this down further, but I'm going to start with the drinking water since that's the most common use for the K8 water system. The 8.5, 9.0, and 9.5 are all drinking waters. I recommend starting at 8.5 and working your way up to 9.5. The higher your pH selection, the more microclustered your water becomes. Higher pH water will hydrate and detox much faster than lower pH water. So that's why we recommend starting a little bit lower so you don't detox yourself too quickly. I drink 9.5 alkalized water daily now, but I worked my way up from 8.5, which took me roughly a month to get to 9.5. When I talk about alkalized water, what I mean is that it has naturally occurring minerals that are concentrated in the water. It's structured and microclustered in such a way that your body will absorb this much more efficiently, and it's loaded with that diatomic molecular hydrogen that we talked about. That's what makes this really powerful antioxidant water. Filtered water might be clean, but it's not alkalized, and it's not structured, and it does not contain high quantities of molecular hydrogen. So there's a big difference, right? And in addition to that, we have so many other waters that we can create besides just the drinking water. For example, we have 2.5, which is actually considered hypochlorous acid when made via Ionized ionizers. This is really an astonishing technology in our line of products because hypochlorous acid removes 99.9% of viruses, bacteria, and pathogens. It's kind of like creating bleach in your own kitchen sink, but it's not harmful like bleach. They literally use this when made fresh to sterilize surgical equipment in hospitals in Japan. That's how disinfecting this really can be. Alrighty, we also have what we call 11.5. There's no button to select for this, but it's important and it's a useful byproduct of the 2.5 water. 11.5 is so microclustered, it actually emulsifies with oil. Many people use it to soak all of their fruits and vegetables in it to remove all of the oil-based pesticides that are even found on our organic produce. Yes, your organic foods also contain some residual pesticides, but we take care of that with the Kangen 11.5. It also can replace laundry detergent, it can be used as a stain remover, and cleans oil spills off of your driveway. I've seen this with my own eyes from my husband's personal experience. Now we have Beauty Water 6.0. This is great for your skin as it matches the pH of your skin much better than the higher pH levels. Many people use it to wash their face, to spray it on as a natural toner. I also like to use it in my garden, and my plants absolutely love it. Last but not least, we have 7.0. 7.0 is neutral. It runs through the filtration process but has not gone through the ionization process. It's just clean drinking water at this point. A few reasons you might need this water might be if you have a baby that you're making bottles for with formula, or if you're taking time-release medication, if you're fermenting foods, or if you want to drink water while you eat. I don't recommend drinking a high pH water while I'm eating. I don't really recommend drinking water at all when I'm eating, but if you are going to drink water when you're eating, you might consider drinking 7.0. So that's pretty much it, you guys. Water filters, filter. Water ionizers, well, they do so much more than that. They activate our water to be negatively charged and antioxidant rich so that we can support our bodies in reducing oxidative stress and inflammation, which supports relieving symptoms at the root cause of over 150 disease processes. And it aids in replacing so many of our household cleaners, toners, laundry detergents, stain removers, you name it, right? This helps us maintain a non-toxic home. So if you're someone who's looking to live better, feel better, support a long, healthy, non-toxic lifestyle, if you're someone looking for more energy, more vitality, more overall well-being for yourself or anybody that you love, then this system might be for you. I hope this has been helpful. As you can tell, I'm very passionate about this. With our bodies being over 70% water, it's been my goal over the last several years to help families put focused intention on how they are hydrating themselves daily. And this is the best way that I found to do so. Thanks for watching, and please reach out to the person who sent you this video for further questions, and make sure that you're plugged into our educational Facebook group, Kangen Water Collective. Check out the guide section for loads of wonderful resources. Thanks.